Number 11, identify the following equation without completing the square. So the first thing I observe is that y is squared and x is to the first. Therefore, this has to be a parabola. It would also be a parabola if x is squared and y is to the first. So either one of those is a parabola. Number 12, identify the following equation without completing the square. Well, this time I have an x squared and a negative 8y squared. So 8x squared, negative 8y squared. When they're both squares, one is positive and one is negative, this is a hyperbola. So both variables are squared. One is a positive, the other is a negative. It will be a hyperbola. Number 13, identify the following equation without completing the square. Here I have an x squared and a y squared, and they're both positive and they have equal coefficients. This is a circle. Now the only one we haven't seen is if you have an x squared and a y squared. Both are positive, but the coefficients are different. This would have been an ellipse. So quick review of that. When one variable is squared and one is to the first power, doesn't matter which one, it will always be a parabola. When both variables are squared, one has a positive coefficient, the other has a negative coefficient, it will be a hyperbola. If both variables are squared and they have equal coefficients, they could both be positive or both be negative. As long as they're equal, it's a circle. And if you happen to have both squared, both positive, or both negative, it's going to be an ellipse if their coefficients are not equal.